What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing Azusa, Lost But Seeking in Historic Brawl. Pretty simple, you may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. It is a 3 mana 1/2, mono green commander. So, pretty straightforward game plan. We're just going to play a bunch of lands. We're going to ramp into our big fun payoffs and try to win the game that way. We have some support cards like the One Ring and Up the Beanstalk, which is a new card taking over Modern, but effective in this deck. A lot of our spells are 5 or greater. Garruk's Uprising, Tribute to the World Tree, and yeah, we just do mono green things. Let's see if it works in the queue. I've played against this deck a couple times. You can build it a number of different ways. Azusa basically wants you to ramp, and so, you know, you can do nothing but Eldrazi, you can do nothing but creatures, you can do, you know, +1/+1 counters. I'm kind of I built it in a way that's kind of a mix of all those things, so that given the deck that we play against, maybe we draw a card that's better against that deck than maybe just one focused strategy. So we got 2 lands, a way to get another land, a way to ramp, a way to get stuff back from our graveyard and or ramp, the One Ring, and a way to draw cards. We go first. Slimefoot and Squee. I've seen this deck before. I don't think I've ever played against it, but this one, I can't remember if this is the one that combos or not. I don't know, but let's just try to build a bigger board than they can handle. So this might be... We'll see. We'll see. I think... because we get a treasure from this, so we'll have enough for Azusa, but I think we gotta go get land with this. Because we have card draw, so let's go get a land. Sounds good. It's always a feel bad when you cast that spell and there is no land. Oops. And get a treasure. Or no. Another creature has to enter to get the treasure. That's okay. We'll get the treasure when we cast Azusa next turn. Yeah. Azusa. Get a treasure. Land. Land. Shigeki. Okay, so we're up to 6 mana on turn 3. I guess that's a good start. Stomper, yeah. Can't block until they have 7 lands though, so we're good to attack next turn if we want. For 4. We could play Keeper Fables and draw cards. I think that's the plan. I think we want to get in as much damage as possible while we can. Oh, it's just 1 card? Oh, that's worse than I thought. But this is a good draw, so I'll take it. Mulch. Okay. Commander time. Removal time. Okay. We just play the One Ring here. Gain 2 life. Protection. Okay, 5/3. So they can prevent damage. Interesting. Gain the life, draw a card, get land. These will draw us cards as well because of the Great Henge. That, I guess we have enough land, so let's just play it as a creature. Yep. Starting to go off. 2 forests. Do we have any, like, funny forests? No. Okay. You know what I mean by funny? I mean, like, specialty lands. We've already played all our lands for the turn. We can Shigeki, which is good, because we can start getting stuff back from the graveyard if we need to. Yeah. Do I have to tap it to activate this? I do. The 1 damage isn't going to matter here, so let's just Shigeki. Yep. Oh, those are good cards. We can get them back with Shigeki. We can attack with our keeper, and if they would like to block, no problem. They're going to mill that amount of cards instead of, is it twice that many cards? Mill twice that many cards. So, we got a long way to mill them out. Great Henge, yeah. Next turn, do we have enough to revoke? Yes, I think we have enough to Tarmogoyf. I think we have enough to get Ulamog back, right? 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, so we have 13 left over. So 6, so we can get 6 cards and use all our mana. Seems good. We could also just flip Vorinclex. Okay, so we have, how much again? 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I just wanted to get 2 cards, that would be math. 2 cards would be 6 mana. So we can't do that. We could only get 1 card. We could get Ulamog. Seems like the better play is to get more of this stuff though, right? Well, let's go get Ulamog. Oh, non-legendary. Non-legendary. Oh, that's a bummer. I forgot about that. Well, then let's get... Hold on then. That changes the play. So let's draw. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Take action. Okay, and they all have, or these few have trample. They don't really care about the damage, right? You. Yeah. It mills them, which I think they like. Okay, they really want to get rid of Vorinclex here. Definitely getting rid of Tarmogoyf. And then their commander. Done. They have 55 cards left in their deck. Okay. They wanted this in their graveyard. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. I didn't realize that's how that worked. They want it in their graveyard, so I should have actually not killed their commander. That was a mistake. They're gonna get back Terror of the Peaks. Sure. Okay, they're gonna kill my commander. Or not. Interesting. I think they clicked wrong there. That is what it is. They're gonna mill 5 cards? No, they're gonna... You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Seems pretty good. Is that from the new set? No. That's from the alchemy set. Of course it is. Okay. Resolve. Would you like to attack? No. We could go get 1 card, or we could wait till our turn to get a bunch of cards. So let's just Scute Swarm. Yeah. That's a good idea. Nissa. This is a pretty good card. Should have gotten rid of the They have 2 flyers, so putting the Planeswalker in is not great here. We made a bunch of food. We have 10, 11, 12, 13. But then we double it with Nissa, right? So I mean, that instantly makes it worth it. So let's get... Oh, we could get another landfall trigger. Hold on. Cancel. Let's do this. Let's get another landfall trigger. Sacrifice 3 foods, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. One, two, 3. Okay, make 30 Scute Swarm. And we have, so we have endless card draw, I guess. Or maybe not endless, but a lot of card draw. Okay. Okay, now we make 60 something Scute Swarms. Basically draw our whole deck now. We have 1 timeout, so we need to be aware of that. The arena really needs to fix the timeout rules. is. If I'm taking game actions, it should not be. Toski's really good. We can get another land. They win next turn. Can you block 100 Scute Swarms? 120. 127. Play Nissa.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Plus.
Harness the elements.
Next. I don't even really care, honestly, right? I'll just attack all, and I'll force him to block. Be able to win with terror, but we had fun. They have 39 cards left in their deck. Take action. Draw a card. We can Blizzard Brawl. We can get rid of their. We can get rid of terror. I think we have to do that. Okay. And I think we draw. We have floating mana, we don't want to lose it. Yep, your turn. I hope you have a board wipe. Bring back terror. Okay, but that was mana. So I don't even know what you do here. You're gonna do it to my face? Okay. I have 112 food that I could crack. So you can't get me low. You have to actually kill me here. You do have 2 flyers. No. 1 flyer because this one came in this turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Do you have a haste enabler? Okay. Life. Do you have a 5 mana 14 power creatures, right? That's what is it, mana cost or power? Power. Opponent's thinking. I think you need a board wipe. I think you need a board wipe. So no matter what, if I attack him with this many creatures, I mean, I'll deck myself because of Toski, which is kind of funny. But you'll mill You'll mill cards before me, and it'll be your upkeep, and you'll die. I can also get the Blizzard Brawl back with Shigeki, kill this thing, and just tack in for lethal damage. Okay. Sack a creature, get a creature. World Shaper. Okay. To my face. Uh-huh. But that's all your mana. okay. I was like, I don't think you don't have 127 creatures to block with, so I think you lose no matter what here, opponent. All right. Mono green doing mono green things. That Scute Swarm draw was huge. That really stabilized our board. It made it so they couldn't attack us. All right, let's play another one. We are against Muxus, so Goblin Tribal. This is good. These are good creatures. We can't let them get to 6 mana because they're gonna overrun us. Okay, I think we keep. They get to go first, which is unfortunate, but I think we keep. We have some good early game stuff to keep them from getting too much damage in. And they don't have a turn 1 play, which is awesome. So let's do this. Let's go get a land. Okay. We only had 1 green source, so we needed at least another one to deploy some of these other things. Weird. Oh, they're just trying to ramp into Muxus. Okay. What is, I could do is draw a card at instant speed. Not really relevant right now. They're not a, this is mainly for mill decks, but I mean, I guess we can shuffle this back in. And draw a card. Huh? Is this like a... What is Chandra doing in a goblin deck? Okay. Sure.
I knew you needed my help.
Maybe it's just for the ramp?
It's gonna hurt.
Okay. I am very confused. Not gonna lie. Extremely confused. We have triple green. Let's get Yorvo down, because I don't think they can ping it. Oh, 4 damage to target creature. That's so annoying. But we could make them do this. We could do Azusa and ramp. I think that's what we gotta do. Let's do Azusa. Let's ramp. We don't care about any of their lands, so we'll pass. If they want to do 4 damage to Azusa, that's fine. We can play Ashaya and turn all our lands into, or turn all our creatures into lands. Maybe we can mutate this onto. Yeah, so we forced them to -3 Chandra, which is good.
See ya.
Take action, that's fine. Azusa did work. Okay, make some goblins. No? Oh, when it attacks. Okay. Okay. So they're really just trying to ramp into Muxus. That's fine. We can do this and have a 6/6, which blocks Muxus. Although, doesn't Muxus get pumped? Yeah, it gets pumped for each goblin. So we could do this. They can't get rid of it, and we could Heroic Intervention. We could do this and Great Horn. This says whenever another green creature enters the battlefield, does mutating count? I don't think mutating counts. I don't think it counts, unfortunately. Ooh, okay, what do we do? I think this is our best blocker, so let's just do it. Oh, it's a 7/7, that's even nicer. Okay. Way out of range of most red removal. They can play Muxus and get a big board. They could whiff. They have a bunch of mana rocks in their deck, so they could whiff. Yeah, they only got one, right? Or two? Oh, because this is a shapeshifter. Funny. Okay. Would you like to attack into my 7/7? Add 2 mana. Uh-huh.
Yup. You're going down.
Can't be blocked. Okay. They're glowing their Pretender. They're gonna get in with the 2/3. Make some goblins. Okay. Make their creature big. Okay, now they're empty-handed. Sure. Up the Beanstalk is a great draw. 5 or greater, though. We don't have anything to take advantage of that right now. We do draw a card when this comes in the battlefield, though. But I think we need blockers. So... we can do this and... yeah. And mutate, but we can't do both, right? No, can't do both. Also, this is going to be huge because of all the goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be a 12/12. Favorite play. We could hold up Heroic Intervention. Or we could mutate and get another land and make this a 9/9. I don't know what the right play is. Don't know what the right play is. Let's hold up Heroic Intervention. I'm running out of timeouts. This is a weird build of this deck. I mean, it's effective, but it's weird. I've never seen so many mana rocks. I've never seen a Planeswalker in a Muxus deck. They could -3 here on Yorvo and get rid of their own Planeswalker. Which looks like they're gonna do.
I don't need this.
We were gonna do this anyway, so might as well do it now. They kill their own Planeswalker
Feel
for
the
nothing.
Burn.
So this turn, We'll try to block their biggest things. Muxus is going to be huge. I mean, they're going to attack no matter what. Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't attack? Oh, okay. Strange decision. I guess they feel like they have a better attack next turn. I think it's better to have the creature. Okay, we could do this. Oh, it's a sorcery. Okay. Well, that was our best play. I don't think it's going to be enough. They went wider than we could. Wider than we could handle. Yeah, I mean, he's good. Muxus is going to be gigantic. If I were them, I would have attacked last turn. Because I'm not sure they can kill me this turn, but if they had attacked last turn, they would have almost certainly killed me this turn. They have one card in hand. Do they want to attack this time? Yes. Yes, they do. Resolve all. Yep, 21-21. Yeah, I'm not sure we can get out of this, so we're just gonna let them. We're just gonna say GG. It's mono green. I mean, mono green either does what they just did or it loses, right? I had fun. I don't have to win to have fun. As you've probably seen in my channel, monocolor decks in general are not something I play because I just don't feel like they're versatile enough. I really like two-color decks. And you know, some of the three colors and beyond, but yeah, monocolor decks always have a really big weakness, and mono green's weakness is the ability to handle someone else's board if it's bigger than yours. You know, the only way out of it, really, at least on Arena, you know, with the cards available on Arena, the only way out of it is to make a bigger board than them. There isn't like you know, there aren't like the commander cards available like Zuri's Predation and things like that that can, you know, sort of work as mono green board wipes. The dinosaur deck. It's kind of cool seeing the dinosaur stuff because of the new set. Okay, I've never read this card, so give me a second. So it's a Naya. It's a 5-mana Naya, 4/4. Whenever Pantlaza, Sun Favored, or another dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may discover X, where X is the creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn. Discover is kind of like Cascade, right? Yeah. So basically, based on the toughness of their dinosaurs, they can cascade more dinosaurs. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let's do our thing. I mean, you know, again, really, not a lot of decision making to be done. It's mono green. It is what it is. Azusa. Land, play Haywire Might. Attack for 0 to assert dominance. Titan of Industry. Non-land permanent card. So we could Haywire Might over and over again. Artifact or enchantment. Okay. Probably not going to come up in this deck. Opponent? Opponent just wants to play dinosaurs. They don't want to spend any time thinking. They just want to play dinosaurs. It's okay. Okay. Let's do one more. Please. How do you guys feel about the new set, Ixalan set? I haven't looked into it too deeply, but it looks pretty cool. I do like like I said, I like the dinosaur, tribe coming back strong. Tameo Field Research. So this is the Omniscience deck, right? Yes. We go first. So we got ramp into Yorvo, I think is what we're doing. And then okay. So they draw cards when our creatures do damage. That's fine. Hero, opponent. They mull to 5. Interesting. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Nope. Or do we Azusa? Yeah. Yeah. We only have one land to get, but still. Turns on all of our other cards. Having creatures down is good. It makes them less likely to play their Planeswalker. Let's do this. Look for any land. Any land. Well, I think Nykthos is probably a good one. We're going to pick any land. Especially once we get Yorvo down. We get to put a lot of lands in with this card. No. Stop. Grab 3. Take action. They need a board wipe. We are empty-handed, so if they board wipe here, it's good. Oh, this is that Alchemy Silencia board wipe. Creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Okay, sure. But we have Crawling Barrens, so we're not totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're dead next turn unless they put a creature down. Or they have instant speed limit. They can make their land into a creature, then they're going to have to block with it. What do you do? Okay.
My voice beckons
but
to
you're going to
all
lose it.
worlds.
No. What does this do? Well, they can continue to make blockers out of their lands, but I mean, I'm okay if they want to keep blocking with their lands. Yeah, we're gonna attack your face. Uh-huh. Okay, now I have 2 creatures. Oh, it becomes a land until end of turn. So it's not permanent. So they're gonna... Yeah. Do you have any other creatures? Because this is a 3/3, right? Yep. So... -2/-2. Or they're gonna create a 4/4. A 4/4 and make a land blocker. It's not great. This is -7, so they're a ways away. Yeah, no blocks. Okay. Not sure it matters how I do this. This is a 10/10. Next. All attack. You have to block the 11/11. Otherwise you die. Okay, just using all my mana. Tamio.
I would like to ask about any lunar anomalies you have experienced.
Tap up to 2 non-land permanents. This is a land.
New data is always welcome.
You're gonna make a 3/3. That's tapped.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Beauty in the ordinary.
Okay, we got trample. 1, 2. We could add
Dance
a
in the
bunch of
morning.
mana. We can make this big creature. Take action. Make this a even bigger creature. Take action. Make it an even bigger creature. Take action. Give it trample.
I like to think big.
Good game. Alright, we did it. We got our green thumb out today. If you liked mono green, if you liked historic that iteration of historic Brawl with Azusa, please subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out lots of historic Brawl content. Got some other stuff lined up. Make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned. Let's do a little review of the deck. As I mentioned in the intro, there's a couple different ways you can build this deck. It's mono green, so you can ramp into whatever your little heart's content is, but this version is kind of a mix of all the things, right? It has a little bit of the Eldrazi flavor. It has a little bit of the, put a bunch of creatures down and smack in. It has all of the land ramp stuff. And then I always feel like decks, especially like, decks that aren't control decks sometimes forget about card draw. So my little touch here is cards like Up the Beanstalk and Garruk's Uprising and Tribute to the World Tree and the One Ring, things that sometimes get overlooked because they're not creatures and they don't, they're not land ramp, but they're important to make the deck engine run. As you saw a couple of times there, we ran out of cards. And once you run out of cards in green, it's kind of like, well, you're drawing one card a turn and I hope your board's really big. Otherwise, the opponent's going to start to outvalue you. So deploying all your stuff and then having something like the One Ring is really great to make sure you stay in the game. The Great Henge is another example of that. So make sure you include things like that. And then we didn't get to see it, but I included some hate effects like the Immortal Sun. It helps us. It buffs our creatures. It draws us extra cards. Our spells cast one less to cast. But it also denies Planeswalkers from being able to activate their abilities. So that just shuts down Planeswalker decks. Something else you might want to consider including is like, generic hate cards, or even like Vorinclex, which is sort of kind of the same thing, but it works for all kinds of counters that your opponents. So if they want to do a +1/+1 counter deck, it doesn't work. If they want to plus their Planeswalkers, that doesn't work. And then your creatures, if you put counters on your creatures or your Planeswalkers, like your Nissa or whatever, you get double the counters. It enters with double the counters, and you can ultimate them right away. So again, just a blend of things. Download the deck list, change whatever you want. You can't really go wrong. It's a Azusa ramp. We've seen it a million times. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like I said, please subscribe, like the video. How would you have built this deck? Tell me in the comments. Tell me all the ways I misplayed this deck. I always love to hear from you guys about how I missed lethal and I misplayed. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.